What's up, guys? I am one of the commissioners of the official CFB Clipboard Dynasty. The goal of this dynasty is to create the most immersive online competitive dynasty in college football 27. And we're going to be streaming every single game. We're going to be making videos on it to keep everyone updated on what's going on in our league. And I'm going to show you what our league hub looks like so everybody can go to it, visit it, and see everything that's going on within our league. So when you first arrive, you're going to see this league pulse. It's going to give you all the stats within the league, and it's going to only show the user-controlled team stats. And we're also going to have the Saturday headlines. This is going to be all the news that's going on. And right now, I sort of have everybody's team and what our conferences are. So the first conference, we've got the Big 12, and the teams that are being controlled is Utah. We've got Oklahoma State, Baylor, and then we also have TCU. And then if you move on for the ACC, we've got Cal, we've got Georgia Tech, Louisville, and Pitt. And then moving on from that, from the SEC, we've got Auburn, and then we've got Florida. That's the team I'm going to be in this dynasty. And then we also have Mizzou and South Carolina. I will say Auburn, we have played game one, and he does look pretty solid, and you'll see that later in this video. And then we also have the Big Ten. Now, this is our biggest conference, and we kept all the conferences the same for year one. We will probably be changing those up. Anyways, we got UCLA, which that's Paris Campbell, and then we've got Nebraska, which is actually my dad, and then we've got Washington, Minnesota, and then Wisconsin, which is being controlled by our other dev / commissioner, P-Dubs. As you move through, you can click on both of our Twitches, and then here's all the whole schedule each week, and it'll update every week. And we've got standings, we've got top 25, the season leaders, and then also you can view any leagues or any of the coaches within the league. So, for example, I'll just click on the Auburn user. I can look at his schedule, his roster, if he's picked up any recruits yet, and even if I go into his roster, I can click on his individual players. So Byron Brown, this is his stats so far, and it shows you all their game logs. So that's our league hub. What we're trying to do is we're trying to make this one of the most interactive dynasties. We want people in the community like tuning into all of our games, and I'll kind of make highlight videos going over what that's going to look like. For game one, we had P-Dubs as Wisconsin versus Auburn. And what P-Dubs is trying to do is he's trying to bring the I-form and, that Melvin Gordon type offense back to Wisconsin. We'll get into, how that game looked, and I'm going to show you the highlights here. So P-Dubs comes out, and he's trying to run the ball, and he gets the outside right away, and it's looking pretty good. And he's running a lot of I-form and Maryland I. Early on, he got stuck on a 4th down, and he accidentally canceled his boot, and it caused him to get sacked. He probably would have been able to get the first down, so that was super pivotal. It allowed for Auburn to get the first blood of the game. Next drive, P-Dubs went right back to the run, and it was working pretty solid. Fourth and inches, P-Dubs was not able to convert. Auburn knocked it out. Very next drive, Auburn gets a big run with the running back to score a touchdown. P-Dubs kind of under duress, tries to go into more of a passing offense. Auburn once again went to the run game and settled for field goals, so Wisconsin's defense was looking pretty solid. P-Dubs tries to go 2-minute drill. And still, Auburn was able to run the ball wherever they wanted. P-Dubs misses a pivotal catch on 4th down, but was able to get the ball right back. Here, Wisconsin cooks up a crazy route combo. But again, Auburn's able to score another field goal. P-Dubs did seem to be able to move the ball when he did go into more of a passing style offense, so maybe he should stick with that. In the end, Auburn was able to finish it out. Our next game was Pitt versus Washington. Washington sort of blew out Pitt. We don't have many highlights on this game. We're still working on getting everyone's VODs, but Pitt did have some good throws, but ultimately Washington was able to make more plays, and as you can see there, he gets a pick and was able to get 6 on that. For our next user game, we had Utah versus Louisville. Louisville got right to it on offense on their first drive. And they were able to score first blood of the game. Next, Utah was able to get a couple nice plays. Ultimately ended in Utah throwing a pick. Next, we had Louisville on their next drive. He's got the speed burst and was able to score with Isaac Brown. Next drive, Utah really couldn't get anything done and had to punt. Utah comes up with a big sack to force Louisville to punt now. Utah able to throw a crosser, and he scores his first touchdown of the game, making it a 14-7 ball game. Next drive, Louisville was able to get it going with his running back, Isaac Brown, once again. And he makes it 21-7. Jay wasn't able to get it going on offense, so we've got collision with the ball right back. He gets right back to work on offense and is able to move the ball, but ultimately ends up in a turnover. First drive of the second half, Utah was able to move the ball pretty well and score to make it a 3-point ball game. Collision puts on another masterclass on offense and is able to make it a 10-point game this drive. On this drive, Jay was down 10, and he was able to get a couple nice playmakers. And here he throws a beautiful pass to make it a 3-point ball game. Once again, Louisville gets back on offense and is able to score right away. At this point in the game, Jay really only has one more chance to score, and he ends up throwing a pick, which gets returned for a touchdown, and that pretty much seals the game. He does get back on offense and throws a nice touchdown pass in garbage time. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much going to recap week 0 of the official CFB Dynasty. Hope you guys stick around and watch this series. I'm going to be uploading at least 1 to 2 videos a week on what's going on in our league, and stay updated on the League Hub. Thanks for watching.